Hello and welcome back to How to Play SFJ. This is episode 4. We're going to be talking about infantry units primarily and the demolition truck. So I guess we'll just start off jumping into it here. We already spoke about the Boris, so if you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check that out. The conscript is the same, engineers are the same, Crazy Ivan is the same. So I guess that leads us to our first item on the menu here, the flak trooper. We have super ultra fast mode on, so let's get down to humane levels. This has increased stats, right? It's better in every regard. More hit points, more movement speed, more range, cannot be squished, and so on, right? It's extremely useful versus air units, right? So you can see the movement speed is nice and juicy. Does good damage versus air units, as you can see. These are supposed to be on the strong side. This unit also can do a bit more damage versus things that it normally does practically no damage whatsoever versus, such as war factories and such. So eventually the war factory will go down, and such as rhino tanks. This is with repair, by the way. So it's slowly taken down the rhino tank here, just 3 flak troopers. So you can safely say it's better in every regard. Next up on the list here, we got the Test the Trooper. Same deal. This guy is better in every single way. Right? You can see the movement speed, right? It's got more range, more damage, more everything. It's quite frankly, it's an extremely powerful unit, if we're being honest. Extremely powerful. Let's see how many. This is 5 here. Rhino tanks down. Alright, so one tactic I like to do, I like to get a flak track filled with Tesla troopers, and when, I like to split around, distract the opponent, and then split a flak track filled with Tesla troopers around the back, and go after their miners with them. As you can see, the miner goes down. Just a couple of flak troopers. A little friendly fire there from the flak cannon, flak track. But the miner goes down. I also like to just fill them up with Tesla troopers, right? And in the middle of the fight, your opponent thinks he's winning the fight, but guess what? For the first time in his life, he gets Tesla trooper bombs. This is so fun. It's extremely powerful. Highly recommend throwing these at your opponent and messing them up. Alright, next on the list, we have the terrorist. This unit can be very useful to you. Well, first of all, it can be used aggressively on small maps. Just get your barracks, rally point your mass terrorist storm. It can really mess your opponent up. But its main use is defense. If you're in a pickle, right, you're being rushed, maybe you lost your war factory early, and you need to try to find a way to hold. You need to make some units quickly. I recommend making these. As we will see here, they do tons of splash damage. This is 3 different armor types. Some of them were the big Tesla troopers as well that we just saw. These are very tanky units, and they almost took all of them out with just 3. Same deal with the tanks, right? They do a lot of damage versus everything. Let's make 3. We have 3 armor types here, 3 completely different tanks, and look at how cost efficient that was. So when you're in a pickle and you desperately need some help, make some terrorists. Alright, so next on our list for infantry is last but certainly not least is the desolator. Oh, sweet baby lord. Get your shorts prepared, your spare pair of shorts, because you might poop your pants here. This bad boy is extremely powerful, okay? View the desolator as the same desolator as the base game, except just stronger. It's just stronger, alright? It's just stronger, and it is definitely sexier. I mean, there goes the okay, so the lasers and the flames are really just for show. It's just for sex appeal. I mean, just ask Jalad. He knows. It's just for appeal. It looks cool, but all in all, it does a lot of damage to pretty much everything. So we'll demonstrate on tanks here. This is 3 different armor tanks, 3 completely different units here. Some of them are going down faster than others, but you can see it does good damage versus everything. This is with a repair, by the way. Same deal with infantry, messes up infantry just like it normally would. Really fun, powerful unit. I highly recommend building a lot of these. They're only $600. Wow, yeah, build these. They're extremely powerful. Okay, so last thing to talk about infantry is most infantry can garrison. We got the Boris here. He can bunker up. Alright, the flak trooper can bunker up. Alright, test trooper can bunker up. All the units can bunker up into the same. We even have the desolator in there. Everything's bunkered up because why not? Why not, guys, right? Why not? Battle bunker, same deal, right? You can get all your infantry units in there, put them in, and they fire out. Loads of fun. Helps you out for defense. Now, last thing to talk about is the demolition truck. This might surprise you now. The demolition truck has 2 uses. Its first use is like a demo truck. It blows up, slightly more useful versus tanks, so you know it's not a complete waste of money if it gets intercepted. But its main use is an expansion. So I'm going to demonstrate that here. I'm bringing the miners over because I have my ore refinery ready, got my Tesla coil ready, right? And I do not have to move my MC. I can be building my ore refinery as I'm making my demo truck. As soon as it gets here, I'm mining, I'm saturated, right? I'm moving my demo truck again. Maybe I want to make some more defenses, right? Nah, let's make this, right? Maybe I move over here to this choke, right? Maybe I see him coming across, and I want to bunker up, right? I want to bunker this up with Tesla troopers, maybe, right? Get the big bad boys in there. He's not crossing that. Maybe I'll back that up with some desolators, right? You think he's coming through here? You know how much damage this does? And of course, this also blows up like a demo truck as well.